welcome back. Today we're playing Reverse 1999 again, and we are going forward with the event of 1.8 Farewell Rayashki. I still don't remember how to say it, I'm very sorry. At this point I did hear how to say it. I just forgot. My memory sucks, I'm very sorry. But last time someone from Zeno found a solution to our problems and we don't like it. They wanted to save the peeps but not the place, which is not what we want. And also the way of saving the peeps is like incubate them into Zeno. And I don't think some people are fit for that kind of work. So we are a bit upset. But now we are at part 7, paper medal. Fortune's blessing often come knocking on your door or window when you least expect them. Okay, I see the little blessings. Let's go. It's a fight. Can't wait for the fight. What are we fighting? I hope not my friends again. It's very cute that the kids seems to have taken matters to their hands. They shouldn't though. They shouldn't need to.
The reserves of Runium running dry. The appearance of new critters, the sudden snowstorm.
Yeah.
I've connected the ley lines of each of these phenomena. The map is nearly complete.
Oh my god, she's so happy. I love her little V smile. That's so cute. By the way, I'm gonna wait a second to read all of the comments in the last videos. I'm always behind, but I have someone checking the comments for me and they are at the moment not available. So I am slower than usual, and I am already slow. Just because of that. I'm sorry about that. Let's go. He unfolds the complex blueprint filled with various lines and marks.
But still haven't traced many lines and marks back to their source. Perhaps if I go back to the factories, into the restricted zones. But I can't do that alone.
I'm guessing we're not taking the children though, right? I know one of the children is a main protagonist, but not in this case, right? It's a restricted zone for a reason.
Definitely not when the situation in town is so unstable.
Oh, true. WINDSONG collapses onto the table. An avalanche follows, covering her in layers of books and manuscripts. The piles around her loom like a mountain range, casting her in shadow.
Well, I should have given this up long ago. There's no chance that the study of ley lines will ever be accepted again.
I'm guessing she has been shunned a lot, and that's why she's so hopeless. But she gets let down so easily. Phantom voices of past mockery, and scorn rise up to her ears. Oh no, the trauma.
Regretfully, Miss WINDSONG, with nothing but these outdated files and materials to back you up, there's simply no way to justify reinstating the study of ley lines into our curriculum. We don't have unlimited funds, and we must save our money for projects with greater potential. The study of ley lines is...
Also, if this is about the educational curricula or curriculum, it's already so limited. Like, they are not even teaching us all of the history that there is. European history is long. And I'm guessing that each nation focuses on their own history the most. And I think I've heard that in America you don't study European history, or you study it minimally. Which is a shame, we are full of drama, you'd love that.
Of course, we might be able to consider new ideas and projects. You can't be allowed to do this on your own. You will need endorsements from the Institution of Geographic Studies, the Arcane Creature Society, or other such organizations.
Yikes.
Let me think.
Oh.
Zeno seems to be interested in geographers recently.
Oh.
They just recruited a number of researchers for a new commission. Maybe you should go try your luck with them.
I see a solution here. I see a solution for the city and for her. I don't know if she... Well, I'm gonna listen to it right now, if she got Zeno's attention or not. It seemed like she did from the trailers. But if she didn't already... she could find a solution for the city and also... Okay, I see a solution, but I can't articulate it. Let's go ahead and let's see. Oh, you're not gonna tell me if Zeno got you in or not. Or wants you in, sorry. An echo of a nursery rhyme rings out from beyond her self-made mountain rage. But she's still but oblivious to it.
The submission date is getting closer each day, but I've made poor progress. Zeno won't endorse me if I can't find a breakthrough.
But, so this means that her talking to the Zeno people and being all deceiving or all sassy about following their instruction was maybe in the future. This is promising.
They have become more and more radical and desperate lately. First, they sent those researchers here to conduct their haphazard studies, and now an armed force?
No, probably she's already in. No, not in yet. They won't endorse me.
And all this effort just to chase the rumor of some source of perpetual energy? That this perpetual energy source must be hidden somewhere beneath the permafrost.
So, wait, they sent her? Or is she... They've come more and more radical and desperate lately. First they sent those researchers, not her, the ones that left, VILA and August were talking about.
The higher-ups call the shots. All they need to do is spread a little honey in the right places. Then all the little researchers will swarm on it like flies.
So I was thinking about it, but are they emptying this place so that they can research it better?
But could there really be a magical power source like that?
If there is, I think you can find it.
Whether there is or not, I still have a map to finish.
Yep.
There's no way that I can map every ley line in the region all by myself.
No, wait. I should articulate that thought better. Maybe a certain talented child could help. I don't know though, that is actually child labor.
Goodbye research funds. Goodbye lectures and seminars, and so long to my dreams of being chair of the Geographical Perspectives Forum.
Oh my god, so ambitious. She jostled the heaps of books, moving them just enough to let in some light and sound. They seep in through the cracks like starlight.
Tuk tuk!
I missed him. The door snaps shut. WINDSONG stands against it nervously. Instruments roll off the table, colliding with each other on the windowsill, yes. The corners and under the bed, falling in a cacophonous disarray.
What was that?
You got spooked real good. The door is gently pushed open again, revealing the curious face of a sunflower peeking into the crack.
Miss WINDSONG, we've been waiting for you.
This proves my point. I would be depressed without him. Oh! It went onward without me. Oh my god! Oh, because she doesn't have a medal! Oh my god! Sorry. As far as medals go, the design is a little cruder than expected, and damp paper doesn't quite have the same gravitas as gold or silver. Still, WINDSONG has fantasized countless times about receiving such an accolade for her work, even a paper one.
Miss WINDSONG, we prepared a special medal ceremony for you in August.
Okay, if you cry, I cry. Please don't cry.
Please, come to
I'm
our
ready.
ceremony.
Piotr.
We just wanted to thank you for teaching us.
What a good kid.
Miss VILA was right. We shouldn't have been so quick to argue. We should have listened.
So you should be given an award for being right. But our ceremony will not be as big as the ones on TV.
Indeed, this is a very special and exclusive reward. Simple as it is, it comes with something no one else could. The innocence and laughter of children.
Miss WINDSONG, will you accept this medal?
I would die for all of them. For the first time in a long time, the study of ley lines basks in the glows of scholarly acclaim. The paper medal is kept in her trembling hands. Don't cry. I'm gonna cry if you cry. I'm already a little teary, I'm very sorry. I am PMSing real hard, so I'm very emotional.
I have no cup to put this medal in, so we can't toast with it in celebration.
He sniffles, don't, please, actually same.
But now I know, no matter what, I won't be returning empty-handed. Thank you, kids.
You're doing this to me. I want you to know that I am crying because she's crying. I'm a mess.
Do you mean... Are you leaving us?
Please don't.
But there is so much you still need to teach us. Rayashki embraces every guest, including you, Miss WINDSONG. Don't you like it here?
The children are on the verge of tears. Me too. She's pulled in helplessly too.
But those things I heard at the welcome ceremony, won't we all be leaving soon?
Oh, did they know? Did they understand?
No. I don't believe it. That stranger was mean. He wasn't our friend.
True. Tell him.
This is our town. They can't speak for us.
That's right.
Well, your representative though has already spoke for you, I think. Neither doubt nor sorrow will dim their eyes. Before her lies only a sea of steadfast faces. Steadfast, sorry. Their words are encouraging and powerful despite their youth. They plant some strange seed of hope within her.
Miss VILA invited the men from Zeno to leave his ship. Then they went into Mr. Evgeny's meeting room together.
Uncle Knut promised me that no one will give up this place.
Oh.
They will go to many meetings and find a solution that satisfies both sides. The tortoises move slowly. They need to keep their eyes open and look for a better answer.
You talk in riddles. But I think I understand that Zeno is not the fastest, so you don't expect them to enforce procedures and stuff. You need to keep their eyes open and look for a better answer. So I trust you. You have some weird foresight, I think. Well, maybe you were just reading the ley lines last time, but when you talk in riddles is when I should listen, I think.
So,
the foreshadowing magician.
Will you stay and teach us?
I won't cause you any more trouble.
You
I
didn't
promise.
cause any trouble. I love you, please. The children burst into laughter. Their voices very nearly drown out the rustling sounds coming from the windowsill. My friends? Are they back?
Comrade Calculator is speaking.
Curiosity propels the child through the half-open door of the guest room. Calculator? You should ask permission. That's a calculator?
Hello.
Actually? Ley Calibrator.
Comrade Calculator, are you giving the earthworms directions?
The earthworms? The clamor by the windows, by the window crescendos. Sorry. Even on tiptoes, the child barely reaches the faintly glowing calibrator. Unfortunately, he is not the only one reaching for it. Oof, that doesn't look like my friend. It looks like a bear. More unfortunately still, scaly claws prove mightier than little fingers. Ooh, cracks. No! The children notice the tug of war and crowd around WINDSONG, squeezing into the increasingly cramped room.
What's going on here? My calibrator!
Why was a bear reaching for it?
The whale-like backbone, the diamond-shaped teeth, 2 short legs with dim eyes and an extremely sharp nose. That must be a kikituk.
Kikituk? That's not a horse. Or wait, not a horse, a bear. Sorry. Okay, fun fact, in Italian, bear is orso. So it's very common to mix up horse and bear. I'm very sorry.
But their closest habitat should be Konkarl's land, hundreds of kilometers away.
Oh, why is it? Still, my question is, why is it trying to snatch your calibrator? Its snout fixates on the new threat in WINDSONG's grasp. She pulls out the scanner, its gears whining as Ley line flows.
Their marks on the map appear to be red, sort of reddish-brown, and there's a large amount of Ley energy accumulated around them. Clearly they're high on the food chain.
Sorry? As Ley line flowed forth, sorry.
Seems like the small fish have attracted more than one big fish.
Oh, thank you for using the comparison that August suggested. Can we help the boy though? With a swift kick, she said the grinning critter stumbling.
Kids,
Damn.
get behind me.
Oh, she's so cool. Can I try her too? No trial. Okay. Star. Oh, so low level. I could also just use his old.
Time for treatment.
This makes it so easy. You know what? I can just not use Tooth Fairy because she's so...
Wait,
so not
I have
needed.
to hide the records first.
Okay, let's go.
I can't wait anymore.
Oh, they're smaller than I thought.
Don't touch my bag.
Oh, I am gonna need to reroll. These cards suck.
Nice.
Whee!
I will pray for you.
Yay!
Sorry.
Let's go. Oh, chill. Well, no, not chill because it just got kicked in the face, I guess. The underrated Kikituks close in on the narrow ledge. Sorry. Hissing.
Oh. The Kikituks are giving a performance. Their nose sings, their fur dances, and their belly shakes.
Hey, a performance?
But why aren't their ears doing anything?
August, what are you doing there? Stay back. Those are not Kikin.
But...
Oh, please, don't you ever dare. The meaning of both their messages is lost in the confusion. Yes, because I need him to be listened.
But their ears are left behind. They can't join the dance.
But what does it mean? Can you explain it to me differently?
Then they will not get their Alyonka.
Ears?
Is this about chocolate? This is not about chocolate. WINDSONG, struck by her sudden revelation, fixes on the Kikituk's head. Beneath its tufts of plush fur lies well-hidden hairs of a deeper color.
Природа — это числые черты.
Oh. Huh? Is something attached to them? Are they not supposed to have ears? After a brief incantation, lines cover in a beam that hits precisely on its ear. Yeah? They look like horns more than... No! I see the fur. It's ears. Okay. The creature's cry pierces the air.
So that seems to be their weak spot.
My god, Hofgus sees a little talent.
Good job, little one. You're even more perceptive than I thought.
Hihi. WINDSONG pats Hofgus' head.
Next.
Good. I'm so happy you listened. She reveals a dark and dangerous smile. Hello? Who this? The Hihi finally relinquish their ill-gotten gains, leaping down and away from the windowsill, leaving behind non-wet fragments of the ley calibrator, sorry.
Bean! This was one of the last working instruments I had!
Rip! A sunflower gently pats against WINDSONG's shoulder.
Don't be sad, Miss WINDSONG. If we plant them in the soil, many more will come out when spring comes.
Okay, I'm not sure. Okay, I am very open to listen to this little sweet boy, but I don't know about that.
Thank you, August.
Miss Winsong, can I be a Ley Hunter too?
Oh my goodness.
If we were as good as you are, maybe we could have protected your machine.
And maybe we could protect our town.
WINDSONG turns their head, meeting many pair of expectant eyes.
Kids, ley hunting isn't a good profession.
It's not technically even a profession, since it's not recognized as a study, probably, maybe. Or maybe it's just not recognized in the curriculum.
If you become a ley hunter, you will have to deal with doubt from all your peers, even hatred, and homework that piles up to your roof.
That's the most threatening one, honestly.
Miss WINDSONG, people in Rayashki are taught not to doubt or hate others. They would never hate you or us.
Oh my god.
Exactly.
This event is gonna make me cry. The children of Rayashki are in some ways so strange to her. Their courage and solidarity overcome her long-standing hesitation. Her curiosity at all of this, becomes a palpable force. I didn't understand the sentence, sorry, but I understand the context, sorry. One pulling her ever closer to Rayashki. They are very cute. To be continued. Also, I have 2 days left to post all of the event. I'm sorry, I'll do my best. Oh, this is a freebie. The Ode of Factory, a symphony of steel forged by RIOTS and furnaces. Kids, always kids. I love you. I love that you are babysitting them. Okay, I don't know what this means. Let's go. I'm glad it doesn't have main chapters though, because this being short and sweet and probably make me sob.
I'm happy that you let us
Seems
show
cool.
you around, Miss WINDSONG.
Seems like it will be a great story. I can feel by the character that is gonna be for sure one of my favorites.
They haven't had many other visitors here since the critters started coming near the town. I
Did the
met the
critter-
blind lady once. She always smiles, and she has a pretty typewriter. VILA said she's a writer.
Okay, so last time at the start I was like, is it, because I didn't know the voices, is this VILA's voice or is this WINDSONG? Maybe neither. When I said maybe neither, I thought it would be. I am very happy. That's so fun. Okay. Probably someone, maybe more people, screamed at me in the comments that I didn't recognize the voice. I'm very sorry in advance. I didn't read the comments yet, but I can perceive you being mad at me. For not recognizing the voice. I suck at voices, I'm very sorry.
The writer has been to many towns, and she fills up her papers with so much ink, just like I do. So, I made a drawing for her too.
You made a drawing for her too? Oh my god, wait, let me a blind lady, she always smiles. She has a pretty typewriter. Sorry. VILA says she's a writer. He is.
And she promised us that she will tell more people to come visit Rayashki.
Oh, but what I wanted to say, actually, I just remembered. The creator came before or after the researcher from Xeno? Is my question.
Will Do people from other places like it here?
Why not? Everyone is so sweet. I just go for the culture. And I just stay for the culture, actually. Images bounce around August's mind, just out of grasp.
What about your other visitors?
Good question, good
I
question.
remember they had green and red rectangular paper and some shiny cookies in their hands.
Tiny cookies? Sorry, my nose is itchy because I smooched my cat right before recording, so I think some fur is stuck on my face. Cookies in their hands.
They tried to trade us their silly papers so they could take our cans and things. They never wanted to work with their own hands.
Cans of things? Cookies. I hope they... Okay, I don't mean to accuse Dino of random things, but maybe the researcher sprinkled stuff in that attract the critters here, because that critters that was outside the window was supposed to not be where it is, wasn't it? So maybe there's something that is attracting them.
And Rayashki doesn't like lazy bones.
Okay, for I just switched to Italian, sorry. Maybe I can't go to Rayashki. Maybe I'm a little too much of a lazy bone to go to Rayashki. But what was I thinking? I forgot what I was saying. I hope I remember. On this, the children's had Bob, in agreement.
Miss VINSONG, Pitcher got all of us together last night, and we read for our How to Be a Good Tour Guide. So we can guide you.
It's very sweet, but she wants to go in a dangerous place. They tried to trade us their silly paper. I never wanted to work with their own hands. Sorry.
Miss
I was
Wilson
investigating.
is just a bit strange. She's not lazy.
Peru? Oh, but when it comes from him, it kind of warms my heart. The child hides his face, but the blush on his cheek reaches up to his ears. He's so sweet.
This time, I want borscht, bean shake, and oladji.
What are those?
Let's not hurry on to our rewards, August. We haven't helped Miss VINSONG yet.
Oh, rewards for helping. Yes, I was saying this is better. She wants to go to restricted area, so maybe it's not the case for you to be a guide. At least not without permission.
Oh, right.
Of a caregiver, which I'm guessing I hope you have one at least. Figures large and small pass deftly through the unsightly sealed iron door, arriving at the only factory left. Oh, never mind! Whose lock has not yet rusted over. Oh, there are people! Okay, so this is not a restricted zone. Factory, Rayashki.
Good to see you at our little factory, Miss WINDSONG.
Hello! You have a
Hello,
friendly
sir.
face. Everyone
The
has a
kids have
friendly
told
face.
me that you want to learn more about the history of Rayashki and the strange things that have happened in the past, yes?
Yep.
I do. But would that be going against any rules?
Most certainly not, miss. We're not some stubborn old goats that dismiss people for asking questions.
Gonna cry! Sorry, I'm fine. He strides forward. I'm not fine.
In fact, I'm relieved. It will be much easier to talk to you than that bitter fellow from Zeno.
Fellow from Zeno.
He came
Same,
to the
Knut.
factory with his armed squad, took a quick look around, and left even without a polite farewell.
Oh, so rude.
Like a whiff of cold breeze, that one.
Everyone is so friendly, I cannot fathom not getting attached to them or not at least being polite to them.
These old, outdated machines and hundreds of workers, young and old, each one a mouth to be fed. They are certainly not a pretty sight to the eyes of that greedy hyena.
I just had a thought. Since Vertin is gonna recruit, well, at least VILA and August and WINDSONG are all in Vertin's suitcase. I'm afraid of the end of this event. I don't want the farewell to be actually a farewell.
pathetic number-crunching cretin.
Maybe it can be restored. Maybe something will happen, but they can come back. I'm sorry, I'm desperate because I love these people. The whispered insult creeps up to her listeners' ears. Yeah, sorry.
I am starting to like you, miss. We would have much to talk about. Perhaps over a drink. If only I didn't have to get on with my work.
A curious look around goes beyond they are laboring workers. Tightly sealed doors and a thick layer of dust on aging machinery paints a less than optimistic picture. Sorry.
You can see what's going on here, right?
Yep.
Don't feel sorry for us. Xena might no longer need this ore processing factory, but we can make use of what's left of it. Once we get rid of the critters, we can arrange for other minerals or materials to be shipped to Rayashki for processing.
Ooh, that's a good idea. I think then the critters are the main problem. He rubs his hands together, leaning against the shell of a rusted machine.
It is a shame we wasted so much of our good years, never preparing for these bad times.
How could you have known?
If those strange little monsters weren't there, we might be able to return to our minds. Then we'd really be able to turn things around.
About these mining sites.
Her notebook flutters rapidly, its page turning as fast as a rolling flame.
Mr. Knut, have you ever found anything there, other than runium ore?
Never. I know those sites like the back of my own hand. I've never seen any other minerals of any worth there.
Does she see something in the same mines? The rugged man seems to catch her disappointment, and far quicker than she'd expect.
But give it some time, miss. Well, give me some time.
You, in particular?
Just a few months ago, back when Xena were still keen to work with us and not just ship us away, I remember they found some strange little pebbles.
Ooh.
Dark pebbles that were stuck in the clothes of those little monsters.
Cookies. No, not the cookies.
Xeno soon sent out some troops and caught all the monsters. They didn't leave a single one behind.
Sorry, I just understood. Wait. He didn't leave a single one behind. This is important because I think she saw something.
We never heard about those pebbles again, nor have we found more of them in the mines. And you know the rest. Now we've exhausted the runium, and more strange-looking critters have appeared. So it's not safe to go back there. We left them completely deserted.
Please take a look at this, Mr. Knut.
Show me too while I drink my Red Bull. Otto. Where? Oh, non-Otto, sorry. I have to read this. Winston sketches fervently as Knut lumbers toward her with a curious eye.
No, their claws were thicker than a polar bear's.
Oh?
But these are closer.
The ears?
These monsters had much larger teeth. They almost look like old mining pigs. And no ears.
Oh, I knew it.
Could they be some kind of hoituk?
Oh my god, my boy August notices the right things. Oh my god, my sweet boy.
Yes, this one looked just like the creatures.
Oh.
If that's true, then it may be another big fish that has come here to feed.
Feed on what?
It is true. You can ask around. Many of the other workers have seen it.
On the little fish. On the little fish. Which one is the little fish? Sorry. Okay. I trust you, I don't need to ask.
The color of a hoituk is bright yellow, and that matches with these bright yellow lines I've traced here on the map.
Where? Bright yellow. I don't see bright yellow. Maybe
They are burrowing animals, often living as deep as 50 meters underground. So if they were here, that must mean...
This is yellow. It's golden, actually. Wait, they are burrowing animals, okay? As deep as... Oh, that's why... Okay. It means... What does it mean?
that there must be some undiscovered resource here.
Did August say something about worms? Was it August? Something about attracting the worms? Am I imagining things now? Have this riddle completely made me lose my mind? The corner of their mouth curl as she mutters the words.
Talk of undiscovered resources would be music to our ears, miss.
I don't want to get your hopes up. It's still too early to draw any conclusions.
It's good to be cautious. Also because Dino is making resources appear.
The corner of your mouth is suggesting the opposite.
I love him. I love this man.
I must be cautious before confirming there really is a new resource.
Okay, valid.
Nonetheless, it's a silver lining. Thank you, Mr. Knut.
I'm glad you're here.
Think nothing of it, miss. Maybe one day you and your research will return the favor.
But also I'm glad that they are so sharp. Like, they are not kind and naive or kind and, like, mindlessly following Zeno and stuff. They noticed weird behavior, took a note, kept their eyes open, and now they remember stuff that could be useful. I love them. I love all of them.
I will, if I can.
He reaches out a hand and he shakes it heartily, yes, with warm strength.
I hope your work here can be resumed shortly.
I want to pull for her.
Don't worry about us. We will find a way to drive those critters away and start production once again. We have all our brothers and sisters with us, and these machines still run perfectly. As long as we continue to put in our best effort, there's no reason why things won't get better.
He pats the trembling, coughing machines with affection, like embracing an old friend.
Is this exceptionally positive spirit common with the people here?
I think so.
Well, can't blame us for that. There are very few places in the world like Rayashki.
I love this place. I hope it stays alive, please.
Here, everyone earns their food and their rest through working hard together. Then outside of work, ice hockey, learning courses, even music lessons. Not everyone is as lucky as us.
True.
That is why we won't let Rayashki die.
I'm gonna riot if Rayashki dies. Knut's voice rises as if singing.
With busy hands and open hearts, Rayashki will live on. It will grow stronger, glowing as brightly as these furnaces.
But one thing, okay, I cannot deny that it was so, like, the letter that Evgeny, or I don't remember how to pronounce his name, wrote to Zeno was so true, though. You cannot find people like them. They are so valuable. Something brilliant indeed burns within those furnaces. A product greater than any ore or slag, emerging from the melding of purpose and sweat. The pen that stopped stirred once again. But this time, she seems to be sketching out something far harder to picture.
I have to say, Rayashki is truly a curious place.
WINDSONG mutters to herself.
It has a spirit which I've never found elsewhere.
I feel you.
Yes. Perhaps that's what was missing from the study of ley lines in the past.
Nice people that don't bash you if you're not right. An odd sound interrupts her contemplation. Are you hungry? The sunflower pats against the boy's belly.
Miss WINDSONG, would you like to meet Mr. Patrick?
Does he make good food? The friendly bear, Knut, nods with an understanding smile.
It's time to go to the canteen, boys and girls. Eat well and you'll grow strong. Patrick knows how to feed you well. He's the best cook in town.
So sweet.
But I would suggest you be careful with that one. If you don't want to get stuck with his endless chatter all night.
Oh, and there's chatter? Is he a talkative one?
I have never been to the canteen. I stayed out of that area in my previous visits to avoid unwanted trouble.
Unwanted trouble?
Forward to Comrade Blinche.
That's correct, stretchy, miss. I look forward to hearing good news from you.
All the best. Knut waves them off before settling back into his world of metal. The churning and whizzing of machinery replacing words. The canteen buzzes with the din of workers. The children wave through the busy hall, leading WINDSONG by the end. So cute. Canteen, Rayashki.
This is our canteen. We play hide and seek here when we're hungry.
Hide and seek.
Comrade stew and potato piroshki are always the easiest to find.
Are they also comrade?
They're not very clever at hiding. But Comrade Blinchik is very good at the game. He can only be found at dinners on Friday. We have good food, like mashed potatoes and boiled potatoes and potato stew.
Good thing I like potatoes.
Mr. Patrick said a good cook can turn even simple ingredients into delicious food.
Preach. Nina casts a glance around her before she speaks softly.
The grown-ups are so kind to us. Sometimes they give us their cheese and salad, so they only have potatoes to eat.
Oh. I did hear at the start that they were making ration titers or something like that. Or something like that.
Don't cry, Nina. Remember when you shared your lenka with everyone?
Oh.
When we grow up, it'll be our turn to help the grown-ups with our potatoes.
There is an awareness in them, a gravity few children possess at their age, and that makes me sob. Thankfully, some do retain their blissful innocence. August?
We also have the Tin Hat Festival, when they give us metal hats with food in them.
Oh? Oh, buckets?
Avgus, it's called a Workers' Festival.
Oh,
We have it every month. Everyone must sit in a circle in the canteen and sing songs, and Miss VILA plays the accordion for us. We each get a can of food in it. Sometimes it's a shonka, sometimes it's salad, sometimes sprouts.
I don't know what tushonka and sprats are.
Yes, and after the Tin Hat Festival, we would bury our tin hats in the ground. Yellow ones, red ones, and white ones. Then tiny trees will come out from them next year.
Seeds?
I have told you many times, they are not tin seeds, and they don't grow into trees. They are just tin cans. We only bury them so they won't pollute the snow.
Oh. Huh? How does that work? Also, thank you for translating, Peter. The subject of their debate flips a hidden switch in WINDSONG's mind. The revelation flicking into light.
Piles of tin cans. Food.
Oh. Is that... She unfolds the Ley energy map, pointing at the last blurred area of interwoven lines, and traces.
Those empty cans you mentioned.
Oh, I was wondering
Did
about
you
these
store
empty
them
spots.
here?
I was wondering about these empty spots. I thought they should be something. Can't just be for theatrical purposes. And also, what's that?
Oh, I know this place. That's where the adults dug a big hole. They put some things inside. It's covered up with rocks and ice now.
Yes, Basono is right. That's where the grown-ups put all our old metal after they make them into little cubes.
Huh?
Miss VILA said it helps keep our town and the whole region clean. Why?
Okay.
What's wrong with that place?
There are more. So. What's wrong with that place?
I'm thrilled.
Okay.
There must be lots of big fish left to be found around there. If I can write a report and provide a practical plan, maybe I can get I could request reinforcements.
Why did we change question for? Huh? She also swallowing back the unfriendly name. Oh!
Yay! School trip! School trip!
Do not spook them. School trip. Do not spook them because they are the tortoises aren't their favorite.
This is no trip, children. I'm not going there for a hike. You must stay in town and be good. That goes
Yeah.
for every one of you. Understood?
Oh, it's repaired. Sorry. She was twirling it around. Her resolution phase before she even finishes. The children's protests rise in a disordered chorus, drowning out all other surrounding sound, only to be matched by the static beats of an announcement. Oh, I don't want to hear it from you, Berthold. Winston clutches... VILA, you're not being bought, right? Sorry. Winston clutches at a thin straw of salvation.
Shh! Quiet, kids!
Attention, please. Tomorrow at 8 in the morning, we will be holding our final hearing.
Already?
In this meeting, we hope to finalize our next steps and answer any remaining questions. We look forward to seeing you there.
I don't think you understood, though. I think you think that if Ginny can just make the final call without a hitch or without a rebellion ensuing. But also, at the same time, what other solution technically right now do we have? If they gave me an alternative, I would be at peace. A fight. Heavier than knowledge. Is this what's his face? I forgot his name already. I just read it, and I also just insulted him by calling him by name. So I am heavier than knowledge. This place is already overflowing with treasure. Please bring something more substantial. Please bring something more Who's saying this? Or this could be her saying this, and he could say this. Anyone could say anything. I can understand shit. Okay, let's go. Did I read it? Yes, I read it. I just analyzed it. Why did I ask? Okay, let's go. I should look at that part better, but it's so short respect to all the other times. Meeting room. Bertolt, that's his name. Bertolt leans back in his armchair, casting a fleeting glance forward before his head falls.
What's this? Are you planning on getting a job with Zeno too?
Huh?
Hi.
It says here you've been staying in this town for months, but it seems you're not on our list for potential recruitment from Rayashki.
Months? So you have a list of people that you want. It's not all of them. And the thing about lowering standards was bullshit. I think, probably. Or maybe you did lower standards for the people that you care about. Probably not the children and the old people. Fuck you. The smile on his face remains as affably saccharine as ever.
I should remind you, for you researchers, what you produce tells much more about you than your efforts.
What you produce.
That's precisely why I'm here.
Go on.
I don't trust him. I don't want him to have information. He finally deigns to raise his head up.
Based on the recent investigations, I'm confident that there is a new energy source in the area that has yet to be discovered.
And that's it? We already believed there was something here when we sent you out in the first place.
But they did send her out, okay? I thought I misunderstood.
You were sent here to find it. Instead, all you do is confirm what we already knew.
But you said that perpetual energy was just a myth, didn't you?
She just gave you certainty? Did you explain it correctly to her?
Of course it wasn't just a myth, lady. Why else would we ask you to investigate here in the first place?
I don't think they know she's with Dino, right? WINDSONG is... Oh yes, because she lied about... Well, she didn't lie, she lied about being just a researcher. WINDSONG gives a frown that's... Because... Sorry, I can't focus. Because she sounded uncertain when answering. She probably didn't want to give away who sent her. Anyway, WINDSONG gives a frown that slips, quite intentionally, into a scowl.
Do you have anything else to report?
No, but I do need your help. I will need an armed squad to come with me to the mining sites so that I can continue my investigations into this subject.
I don't think you will get shit.
I'm afraid I don't know how long it will take. It also depends on the number of soldiers you can spare for the task.
You have a terrible sense of humor.
You can't do your job for shit.
I'm not being funny. You want more research on the new resource too, don't you?
Yeah, that's why she's telling you what she
Miss
needs.
WINDSONG, do you really think this is even a remotely reasonable request?
It's just soldiers. They are also coming here to take care of the critters.
Critters are running rampant in the area, and you demand help to verify what is, as far as I can see, a highly questionable conclusion. Why should I waste Xeno's time and resources on this?
Because this is a thing that you asked her to do. Bro is confused.
Not to mention, putting the lives of our soldiers at risk.
Aren't you already sending soldiers to help with the critters here?
If you have doubts, please
Didn't
take a
he
look
say
at
he
these
would?
files.
The researcher dives her hand into her bag, but is met with a wave of dismissal.
And let me guess, you learned all this from your study of ley lines?
Why did you even employ her if you don't believe in what she can do? I am so confused.
To date, the theory of ley lines has neither been approved by the Arcane Study Review Association,
you don't think she knows?
nor accepted by the Project Assessment of Human Science and Technology.
So what? You
It
don't
has
think
zero
she
academic
knows?
achievements, zero endorsements, and aside from the questionable example in front of me, zero researchers.
So, why did you employ a researcher that looks at ley lines? I think the problem is you. I don't know if she's employed, but she's sent there.
Temporary setback.
Ms. WINDSONG, I sympathize with the awkward situation I have put you in. However, Xeno simply cannot afford to waste resources on a proposal without any solid evidence.
I will give you something. All I need is a bit of help up front. I promise.
How is she supposed to find evidence if the evidence is in the... Well, I guess they don't want to... But they sent her. I am questioning everything. The look in his eyes is glazed, bored, but WINDSONG does not falter. I would have already given up.
Did you not
are
come
great.
here to deal with these critters? Then what's the fuss about? Can't you deal with them while accompanying me to these mining sites as well?
Okay, fine. At least she thinks like me, so I feel better about this. Unless he... Is he lying about that? Bertolt's eyes widen, now unglazed as he rises. Stay where you are, how dare you. He paces silently, drifting at first, then proceeding to the windowsill.
I'm afraid you've got our intentions altogether wrong.
Are you bringing the soldier to force them out of the city? The window closed tightly. Oh shit! I don't feel safe, sealing the last whisper of wind from the outside.
Zeno is here for one thing only. A source of perpetual energy. This is what you have been tasked to find, with the resources you were given. We won't approve any further requests until you have a solid lead. We
Doesn't
aren't
she
paying you
have
for
that?
a charity mission.
She has that, but not with the... Okay, she has it, but only with her resources that you don't believe in, but they are the one that she uses, and you employ them. What the fuck? Just employ someone different. Why is it her?
So then you never planned on controlling the critters here. The squad you brought here was to control the town?
Ah, yes.
A force sufficient to deal with the critters would have attracted unwanted attention from our rivals.
Who's...
It is not in our interests to share this town or its resources. I'm sure you can see that.
I could guess that. But who's the rivals? And how do I contact them?
So even if we do find the resource for you, you won't leave this town or its people alone.
Of course not. He's the villain. I'm joking, but of course not.
We're talking about the ultimate energy source of Arcanum. Do you think we will just walk away and leave it to be squandered by a bunch of ignorant peasants and miners?
Ugh. You have money, don't you? Ugh. You have a bunch of money and no empathy, don't you? Ah, yes. The tradable stats. Money stats and empathy stats. You can't have both.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
Bertolt's smile fades like a bad aftertaste.
What we are going to do with Rayashki should be of no concern to you. We have made every arrangement for them.
So, we are not helping them anymore, right, WINDSONG?
We aren't monsters. Before the final decision is made, we will continue to help the locals as much as we can.
You're not monsters, but you're still a bunch of assholes.
Including you.
Before the wide-eyed researcher can voice her dissent, Bertolt steers the conversation with well-practiced ease. Wordlessly, he draws out an attractive-looking document and slides it across the table toward her.
Is this?
What she wants, probably.
You seem surprised.
Oh!
Isn't it what you have always wanted?
This is the same thing of the same shape that the new and old because I'm late anecdote has in the cover. I never understood what it was, and I don't have time to play it. Interesting though. I might be wrong also.
With Zeno's endorsement, you will be able to teach your program in any university.
That's very good. I hate this.
We have prepared this gesture of our good faith in you.
Maybe I should drink water.
Now, it's your turn to show yours. Forget about an armed squad. They have more important things to do. You're on your own, my friend. But prove to us that you can do this job and bring us the best answer you can give.
I think not, but this is very tempting. And this is what she wants, so I wouldn't blame her for accepting. This just really sucks if she sells the town that she is being so nice to. Let's see what you do. The pale letterhead stings WINDSONG's fingertip.
And this piece of paper will be yours when you complete your mission.
But you're not gonna help her to complete the mission. I feel like this is not genuine. But I don't know why, because why would... If she finds it, it means she is legit and they would endorse her.
I understand.
That's not what I
Say
wanted
that
to
you
hear.
do.
But that's
Good
valid.
luck out there, Miss WINDSONG.
Fuck you. Fuck you in here, Mr. Berthold. The opposite of good luck out there. Is it? Fuck you in here. Deep footprints, now half buried in fresh snow, trace the path of researchers' determined march behind her. I read it so wrong. Trace the path of the researcher's determined march behind her. Abandoned mine, Rayashki. That's a suicide! Or I think it is. Sorry. My leg was itching. Her courage, passion, and body temperature rapidly cooling against the blizzard.
Was I out of my mind?
To come here alone? Yes. To accept the proposal? Also yes.
He was just trying to get me out of his office. He threw a carrot out of the window and I chased right after it like a blinded mule.
It's not your fault.
Still.
He's a slimy jerk. Her hand lingers on the paper nestled within her pocket.
Maybe this carrot is too good to let go.
I was afraid of that. With a sigh of resignation, she reaches deeper.
Focus. Once I fill the gaps in my data, I will be able to pitch it to Zeno, and all subsequent research won't be a problem anymore.
And what about the city? You just heard that they have no intention of helping.
The primary food sources for Hoytuk are raw minerals underground. Those processed metals only keep them from starving to death. They wouldn't have gone across any icy ocean just to gnaw on old equipment and trash.
Well,
All I
this
need
is
to
their
do
dream.
is find a trace of their activities so that I can learn about their current conditions and from there, locate their other food sources. Stay calm. Hoytuk are gentle creatures. They rarely attack humans. I just need to be cautious.
Sorry, I'm still thinking. An internal struggle. We'll have to wait. A small practical problem loom larger. This is valid though, because she just needs to focus on this first, and then when she has the information, she can decide if she wants to sell all the people that have supported her, all the only people that have supported her studies and believed in her, or if she wants to help them. The blizzard has covered almost everything, leaving a few cans to poke out, rattling along with the wind. Crazy war.
All right, change of direction. If I were to look down instead of looking forward, maybe I should scan the area and follow where the ley energy is leading, just like I did at Silbury Hill. Of course, I hope the outcome will be different this time.
She surveys the expanse of boundless snow.
Before all that, I need to clear out this place. Природа — это числа и черты.
Clear out? So cool!
Природа — это мозаика цветов.
I don't see it change. Oh, I understand now. The soil churns in a slurry wave along the Lo sapevo. I knew it. I'm not gonna read it because it's gonna skip and I'm scared. Hi. Did you uproot the animal? Or the critter? I forgot the name. The soil churns in slurry waves along the seashore. A mix of mud, snow and stone. A violent resonance spread beyond it. One to which she's completely unaware. Oh, she's unaware, okay. She's not uprooting it intentionally. Clearly, these creatures harbor some discontent at the scars of their land. Actually, so.
Now I've done it. Those vestigial digging teeth, the 3 fingers long tearing teeth, these are not Hoytuk.
Oh. Are the ones that you already encountered? Or totally another thing? They bare their teeth and claws in a rhythmic way, like a primitive breath-feeding ritual.
These scaled wings must be for swimming.
Oh.
Then you must be mutant Kikituk from the Olga area.
Oh. Can you show them?
You should be at the Olga Strait hunting for migrating salmon and whales, not here.
Roars. the Kikitooks can no longer contain themselves and bounce toward WINDSONG. Why is this such a mess? Why are things not where they are supposed to be?
It's an honor to meet
Oh, those are even bigger! That's so cool! They are orca-like!
The moment of silence.
Start me up. They're just little games.
Oh, I should have,
Walk
well,
in long nights.
it's fine. I want just one wave.
Left hands up. Now right hands up.
Perfect!
Don't touch my bag.
Oh! Easy!
I will pray for you.
We don't need prayers right now. With my emotional state and WINDSONGs. We are emotional girlies right now. WINDSONG sits slumped on the ground, gasping for air. Their fury has not yet abated. The creatures hold their ground.
Why would you come here? What inspired you to trek across the ocean just to hunt for humans?
Their aggressors show no signs of understanding. They inch closer, drool dropping from their mouth.
It seems while their claws and teeth have degraded, their reflex is much quicker than a Hoytuk's. They perceived my approach even though I used my ley line reader as a dampener.
Oh! A rumble distant then near drowns out their sight. Who this? A gunshot hammers out nearby, the shot landing on one of the snarkling Kikitook. The bolt is drawn back. The familiar sound sends another scurrying away. Who's my savior?
Get out!
I wasn't expecting him!
Get out of here! I'll cover you!
Sorry! He's mad at me! More gunfire thunders over and over until the last Kikitook abandons their position. Please don't be mad.
Thank you, sir.
He's gonna be mad. Sorry, confessing herself, I should too. The researcher immediately returns to her work.
Evgeny, the kids told me about a can pile. Is it nearby?
You're not mad?
Can pile.
You're not mad? Okay. He furrows his brow, motioning with his eyes to some hilly snowdrifts nearby.
They must be talking about our waste metal. I'm afraid it's gone, Miss WINDSONG. Maybe animals dug it all out, or maybe those little monsters ate it.
Do you know if that happened before or after the Runian mines ran dry?
Oh, that's a good question, but also, I forgot, they eat metals.
I'm not sure.
Sorry, we're not sure about before or after. It was gone before or after running out. Evgeny's brow furrows again, this time casting a surveying glance at her scattered instruments.
You shouldn't be here. There's nothing of value to find in this place.
You sound a bit more mad, but you don't scare me. Okay, I'm fine.
And you're not supposed to be using this arcane equipment here either. We have a better way to deal with these fierce little monsters. What you're doing will just attract more of them.
He was sent here by him. He doesn't know either. Berthold, motherfucker. His statements rattles her.
You can drive away the Kikitooks?
Not anymore. We don't have much left to fight them off with. Zeno didn't bring any equipment for our team, let alone any weapons.
Motherfuckers.
Go. Leave before it's too late.
What about you? He carefully checks the rifle in his hand.
What if I don't want to just give up?
Evgeny slows down, making his inspection come across as even more deliberate.
I've seen your residence application. You say you are a researcher. Then you should be clever enough not to go down a fruitless and dangerous...
You don't know that. Clever and reckless aren't the opposite.
I admit that what I am doing here is reckless, and maybe I'm just motivated by my own selfish interests, but I can't just walk away from my commitments. You have lived in Rayashki for a long time. You know what commitment means here much better than I do.
There is a shift in his face as he turns away from her.
I won't give it up so easily. Just like the people here won't give away their land like nothing.
You're talking about Rayashki, but you just got the information that Zeno is not gonna help them at all. Well, they are gonna help the ones they need and they're gonna relocate the others. So, does this mean that you will not accept the contract and will not give the information to them? Am I being too hopeful?
That's all. They should have gone to other places and put their talents to good use, rather than staying here to fight for nothing.
I cannot hate him. He did all he did, but he had the best intentions. WINDSONG holds a stare, lifting her chin to match up to him.
Is that why you gave away the town so easily to Zeno? Do you really even know your neighbors?
I know you're angry, but he did his best.
I have lived and worked together with them for decades. Don't be ridiculous. I agree with Zeno's perspective.
No, you don't. This is your best option.
I've been to many places, and I have encountered many people like you.
I think he's
stuck-up leader types.
No, I think he's convincing
decisions
himself.
on behalf of other people because it's what's good for them.
Ah, it's a good point, though.
And they should listen, just as you should now.
They should. You're doing your best. I really cannot hate him right now. It could do worse. They could make me hate him. Right now, it's just not it. He braces the rifle as he motions her back and scans the near horizon.
It's my responsibility to protect everyone, to do right by them. I will make them see it tomorrow at the hearing.
I'm gonna cry. I'm fine. If Ginny will not make me cry. His Ginny is making me cry. Okay. To be continued. Give me like 2 minutes and I will stop crying. Oh, it's already the next fight. So I was at 6. Let's get to 12. 6, 12, 18, well 19. Counting in Italian because I don't have the brain power to count in English, sorry. So it's 19. If I go by 6, I could also get to 13. So tomorrow, when I will run to finish this event, I only have to do 6 more and not 7. Even though usually the last one is short and just a little bit of an epilogue, a cute little whimsy. Oh right, I also didn't show you, but I did buy well, okay, there is not the sold out. Oh yes, it is. I did buy VILA's thingies. VILA's weapon is not called a weapon, but I'm gonna call a weapon. Next up, I'm gonna buy all of these, and I already started buying the thingies for the wilderness because they are cheap. Okay, I do feel a bit more stable. I am not, but I feel like I am. Awareness, everyone. The only days left. Oh, this is so bad. Okay. Can life still go on? I'm fine. We're only halfway. We can do more. We can do better. We can. I believe. Sorry. Random makeup. Because I got nervous. People stream in front of all directions. Wow, what did I just Okay, people stream in from all directions. They stand now at the crossroad of the town's fate. Fuck you.
People of Rayashki, my dear friends, good day to you all.
Fuck you to you.
Over the past 2 days, Zeno has assessed the potential risks and benefits in the area and held hearings on what should be done about the future of this town. Our hearings saw very limited attendance. We've taken that to be a gesture of approval. Mr. Evgeny has put in a great effort helping to make these changes happen. We all
Did I read it wrong all this
owe
time?
him a great deal. Thank you, sir.
Shut up. He's doing his best. He's not with you. He motions to Evgeny at his side. A freshly printed document unfurls before all present. Zeno seal stamped deliberately in the foremost prominent position.
Please believe that we have made the best decision we could for you.
Nah,
We
I
all
don't believe
know
you.
the runium here has run dry, and the land has been exhausted of all further material wealth, now and into the foreseeable future. As a
Liar.
result, your local processing factory has lost its intended purpose. What's more, Zeno has changed our cooperation strategy. Though your town's loyalty will never be forgotten, we must have a sober-minded view of its costs and benefits.
Sorry.
To sum up, our final decision is that
You can go all fuck yourself. No, I'm just kidding.
we will be ending
Close
operations
enough.
and all future
enough.
cooperation between Zeno and Rayashki.
Close enough, actually, okay. A heavy hammer swings in the square, producing a whistling sound.
Well, Mr. Bertholt, you have just got here. Perhaps you didn't have enough time to get to know us well enough.
He doesn't care about it.
Rayashki's value is not just in runium. We have many other factories too.
Urgent words of protest flood in from all sides. The kids.
Yes, you
I
have a
hope the
brick
kids are
factory,
in it.
a power plant, many forklifts, a smattering of conveyor belts. But all these were all built and suited for only the processing of runium ore.
Do you know? Are you an expert that you know that they can't be used to process anything else? Knut is the expert, and he said he can process other things from that they can send to them. You could send them raw materials.
Without the ore, they simply have no benefit to us.
Fuck you. You're not trying even to find a benefit. You just want them out. The crowd murmurs, voice bubbling up and simmering like boiling water. Bertolt raps. Sorry, I cannot know. I can't stop imagining Bertolt rapping right now. Okay. Bertolt raps the table, ending the broil.
Now that you have full knowledge of the situation and our intentions, we want to assure you that your loyalty has not been forgotten. So we have generously prepared 2 choices for the future of Rayashki.
The assembly ashes. Hello?
Firstly, Zeno believes that you have many valuable qualities. The determination and skills you've shown in the past year of our cooperation have proved that your people can be a great asset to us.
Bertolt scans across the faces, looking back at him.
Indeed, many of you already meet the entrance requirements to join Zeno.
And this is kind of icky, but I can tell you why. don't look at me.
Therefore, on behalf of Zeno Arms Academy, I wish to extend a heartfelt invitation to you. Leave Rayashki, join us, and work for one of our other branches as members of Zeno.
What's the plan B?
What are you saying? You want us to abandon our home for some promise of a job?
Calm down, Mr. Knut. This is not about abandoning your home.
This is not
It's
about
about
you.
joining us in our efforts to contribute to world peace through a more optimized allocation of manpower.
Shut the fuck up.
So you're just going to pack us all up and ship us away to work
Not
for
all
Zeno?
of us.
You misunderstand, madam.
He closes the folder, looking conspicuously toward the children beside WINDSONG. I'm gonna break your face.
Every year, Zeno dismisses 4% of our employees because they failed to pass our rigorous work reviews. And the number of our colleagues that are killed in the line of duty is even larger still.
Jesus fucking Christ, and you're looking at children when you say this. By the way, I don't know if breaking your face is a thing you say in English. In Italian, if you want to punch someone in the face, you tell them ti spacco la faccia. Ti spacco la faccia means literally I'm gonna break your face. So that's where the confusions arise. I hope it's still a thing in English.
Working for Zeno is a privilege, not a gift. That's why only a small number of you will be allowed to come and work for us.
And they don't want this. Goodbye.
What?
Goodbye. Goodbye, sir.
Now, according to Article 58 in the section on protection of Arcanist rights, signed at the Event Horizon Convention, we will provide basic supplies for any residents who haven't been offered a position with Zeno. They will be transferred immediately to the nearest relief station until our social workers contact them for further arrangements.
What a shit destiny. Losing
So
everything.
then, you're suggesting you will send our children and elderly away to some kind of refugee station.
WINDSONG, I hope this wakes you up.
And the rest of us must go to work for Zena without any questions? Pridurak! This is total rubbish!
If I knew what he said, I would agree. I don't know what he said, I agree anyway. It's probably something close to what I'm thinking. He waves off, then pushes aside the Xeno soldiers in front of him. Knut, stop!
Please lower your voice.
Oh, shut the fuck up!
Well, you would be glad to know that your work experience in particular is valuable to Zeno, Mr. Knut.
Oh, so it was about you. Okay. He attempts a pat on Knut's shoulder, who shrugs him off. Get fucked, Bertolt. But Bertolt acts entirely unfazed, unfolding the document further.
If you're not interested in our first plan, we have another.
I hope it's better. It's probably the one they want to push.
If the residents in the area prove reluctant to relocate,
Oh, it's not.
Zeno can offer another alternative. As stated earlier, Rayashki is a remote town that possesses some significant industrial infrastructure. Therefore, it could be considered an ideal location for a new complex of arms factories.
Oh, this is not better. It's maybe. I don't know. Actually, let me see. It's not.
There would be a need to substantially upgrade the Rayashki wharf to turn it into one of the seaports Zeno plans to build across the globe.
No, actually, this would be a facility and not a city anymore, probably.
Additionally, a radio station will be constructed within the town.
I'm not super mad at this, but she gasped, so there is something that I'm not understanding.
Which will better facilitate our communication throughout the Arctic region so as to stabilize and coordinate with the other powers in the area.
You were partnered for 60 years and you didn't have a better way to communicate? That's bullshit.
We will now be passing out forms, listing the options I've presented. Please fill them in with your choice.
Probably plan C. At this point.
So your only other option is to turn Rayashki into some kind of military base under Zeno's control?
Okay, yes, thank you for spelling it out. I'm not very bright.
I won't put it so bluntly, but you're not incorrect. Our resources, as much
He's
as
not even
anyone's, are
pretending.
limited, and they must be put to good use. We cannot afford to waste them on strategically useless, costly people and places.
So I have a question. Is now that they called Zeno here too late to actually just refuse them on all fronts? Because the problem is that Rayashki has a problem and they are asking them for help. But Zeno doesn't need anything from them as far as they know. So if they say no, we are just gonna handle this ourselves at some point and shoot them away and have them live for dead. Since they didn't promise them anything, and they are the ones that want to cut the cooperation because they don't have anything else to offer. Would this be bad? Aside from, of course, the risk of critters and all the things they actually need the help from Zeno. Can Zeno force them some way to still be present there?
If you want Zeno to help you, you should be able to give us something in return.
Okay.
Don't you agree?
So, I think this answers my question, actually, because if you want Zeno to help, so they can say we don't want your help anymore. I am assuming. He folds the proposal again with satisfaction. The crowd waves in protest. Held at bay by the soldier around Berthold.
So, Yevgeny, this is the best choice you made for all of us?
Valid criticism.
I must speak in Mr. Evgeny's defense.
Shut the fuck up, no
He
one
is
asked.
committed to his duty and only wishes to do what he can for his compatriots.
Yeah, I know. I don't want to hear it from you, though.
Shameless! All you've done is sold us out!
It is also kind of true. But he did his best, and what else? What? He doesn't have anything else. We are being a bit harsh. But it's so true. You
Do
tell
you
him.
think it's getting a bit windy lately? Clearly, with all the hot air in Evgeny's head, his mind has been blown away.
This is the kind of insult that kind of doesn't hurt. Countless eyes fall on Evgeny, disappointment, sadness, perhaps something more complex. Yes, I agree with them. But I'm patting his head, so I think I'm conveying my
I
feelings.
swear to you, I'm not doing this out of my own interest.
I think this is the truth.
Comrades, there are many better places in this world, and you have better purposes to fulfill.
But this is your opinion. What if I could have a better purpose, or if I can have a better life, but I don't want it? What if I want to be mediocre? What if I don't want to be important? What if I want to be chill in my town with my people? Have you considered that? You can't make a decision for everyone. They seem to be the type that just want to chill.
You shouldn't waste your time here.
Again, that's a decision they have to make for themselves. Same. The bear of a man puffs with anger.
Let's all calm down, my friends. It's time to be reasonable.
Shut up, nobody asked.
Think carefully. Zeno has been very generous regarding the offers before.
I don't want to listen to him. Here it is. Sorry, I should actually... Oh! I didn't mean to. I should actually... very generous relating the offer before you. Nah, I shouldn't have read it. It wasn't important. He readies himself as if about to launch into a grand preparation speak, but his hand trembles. A chill wind sweeps over him.
Generous? Now that's ridiculous. We won't let you take away our family and friends, nor are we about to let you turn our town into a puppet state.
Yep.
We will stay here, no matter what.
Comrades, I understand how you feel right now.
Shut up. Let them feel things. Let them scream. They deserve this at least.
But we must face the cruel reality of our situation.
This is not convincing anyone, Evgeny. I'm doing this for you. Shut your mouth. I love you though.
And you're willing to send away our own people or give up on all we've built here because of this so-called reality?
She's very idealistic. Is that the word? As I said last time, if this wasn't a piece of fiction, I don't know if I would be on her side. And also, if I didn't have this omniscient POV of knowing what Zeno is up to, I would think that actually this would be the best choice. It would suck because I am the kind of people they are. I like my tiny space, and I like to manage it myself. I don't want anyone to take over. I don't want to be transferred to somewhere to do grander things. Well, I'm a bit ambitious, but not that ambitious. I want to decide what I do with my ambition, and this wouldn't be the thing that I would want. But at the same time, since I know all of these things now, I am siding with her. I just want to make this clear that I also kind of understand Evgeny, okay?
It is the only way forward.
No, it's not.
If we
You want to
continue
believe that?
stay here without any help, it will be the end of us either way.
You don't know that. It's because nobody is helping. Well, you don't have... See, okay, we should actually reach out to those rivals.
Do we
Who are
have
they?
to turn to Zeno for this help?
Yes! Oh my god! Evgeny fails to react at first, but a defeated expression comes over him.
The truth is, just as Rayashki's economy has been dependent on Runium, we remain dependent on Zeno.
We don't have to.
Without them,
Can't we
at
reach
the
out
present rate of consumption,
to anyone
we
else?
will be out of supplies and materials
At the present rate
within a
of
year.
consumption. A silent tidal shift swept over those assembled critters. The researcher observes the change with harsh recognition.
The situation looks bad. Zeno is determined to gain control over this place.
She touches the unsealed letter. Her fingers jump away as if it had been electrified. Yeah?
But if I complete the task as Zeno requested, does it mean...
Are you only connecting it now? That you have to choose if, destroying this tower with your hands or helping them. Bertolt's words echo in her ears.
I will shatter their dream?
Oh my god, she just realized it.
And what about my dream?
This is also a good point, you are valid. The words stick in her throat.
Did the people who refuse to acknowledge the study of ley lines act out of the same self-interest? I've seen this happen so many times before. A simple dream is made to face a cruel reality, where the clever ones give up and leave, and the stubborn fools remain, waiting to be crushed. We asked for our misery.
She turns, her mixed feeling refusing to settle. The wall of soldiers has suppressed most of the dissent in the square. But still, some bravely charge forward. This is gonna end badly.
Wait! I'm not finished!
Oh! Bertolt dismisses her with his hand as he leaves the stage.
But I am Miss VILA.
Fuck you! How dare you be this sassy? The researcher remains stunned, but this potent chemistry of hope and resolve begins to catalyze something in her. This is hard, I know.
Sir, with all due respect, I can't complete this task alone. As an ordinary researcher, I can relate to them. Please, forgive me for interrupting.
Are you saying it in front of everyone? She lifts her head proudly, looking out in the direction of the crowd.
I have heard so much about Rayashki these days. They started from nothing, but bit by bit they accomplished the impossible.
This is very hard. I'm sorry you have to choose.
Their voice should be heard. Природа — это числа и черты.
Oh? What are we doing? The soil and snow under her feet become imbued with new life. Oh, I didn't finish reading. I'm gonna read it as soon as it stops because I don't wanna rush. I think this is the stop point. Thank you. The soil under her feet becomes imbued with new life, rising up around her. They clamp onto military boots and surge up into gun barrels, plugging them up in a comical fashion. The teacher seizes this opportunity. She climbs over the wall of confused soldiers. I want to see this. They're climbing and charges forward.
Mr. Bertholt,
can't hold them any longer.
Please punch him in the face. No, I don't think she can. She can do that. I still can hope. Oh, I keep forgetting that I want VILA in.
We make an ideal team.
You are reality. I think you are reality too. I don't remember. Show me.
Oh, wow.
Mental. Wait, you are mental. You are reality. I thought you were mental. So what are you?
Two gentlemen walked
You're
into
mental.
a brick
I thought you were reality.
Fuck.
Alright.
No. では、行ってきます。
Let me see. Yeah, this checks out. Okay.
I will remember your sacrifice.
Also, these two aren't properly leveled. Please don't look at anything, but especially don't look at their resonance.
Keep up the pace.
Hihi. He's so cute. Her buff is just encouragement. Keep up the peace. It's so cute. Okay. Now let me just use it on anyone. I don't care.
They're just little guys.
Whee! She's so cool to have, VILA. She's not
Left hand.
as
Now,
like brain empty, no think as Tooth Fairy is, because Tooth Fairy just does everything herself. Her healing is just OP. But she does heal automatically once she is inside 3, I think. And if you don't use the precast during the turn, she also heals again. All 3 of them, which is pretty cool. I am gonna do this though, because I don't need healing. E lo so, I have it technically. Whee!
Keep going. For our dream, comrade.
Oh! Oh, this is a comforting voice line though. Hello? Their conflict ceases. Scaly palms successfully grab Bertolt's arm. Sharp nails tearing at his sleeve.
Now, will you listen to me?
A clean now ledger is stuffed into Bertolt's hand.
We don't need your help. Your soldiers and your tyranny are no longer welcome here.
Oh, that is what I was asking actually, if they could do this. VILA turns around to face her people.
Comrades, what do you say? Shall we solve the problem with the strength of our own hands and hearts?
Is this the revolt? I want the steal. Show me the screen grab. Let them try.
What else can we do? This is what we've always done when there was a problem.
There will be more solutions than problems if we work together.
If I must die, I will die here with all of you.
Stream.
Stop talking nonsense, you idiot. Nobody is going to die.
I'm scared now.
Rayashki belongs to all of us. We will stand with it till its last moment.
The sudden surge of conviction and unity cause the guards as they move backwards. Many blush with shame. Some of them quietly withdraw. Oh, the wall of flesh? You didn't give me the steel.
They might say they're just ordinary people, but they are so brave and noble.
They are, but why are you in space? Is this your inside voice? To be continued? Is it here? It is. It took a long while though. Oh, nice! Can't wait to farm this. The Ley Hunter. Let me see. Oh, who's this? This is Knut, for sure. Why do they have a red cap? Oh, maybe they are the ladies. They had maybe they are wearing a little bandana like me, like me and VILA. I didn't do it on purpose. The Ley Hunter. On sleepless night, she counts the stars alone. Sad! A freebie. Which is not sad. It's the opposite of sad. A freebie means no fight though. It is kind of sad then. Hello? Children's Square, Rayashki. Are the kids okay? This is very traumatic, honestly. A lonely researcher aimlessly paces through Rayashki's square. A town's cold wind clearly cannot smooth the wrinkles of her brow. Hello? We're here again.
Could I really have traded the future of these people away from my ley line studies?
You didn't. That's what you should focus on. Numbers.
Zeno. I was a mule chasing after a carrot on a stick. They lured me here all so I could help ruin everything.
But also they weren't even sincere, because why did they hire? Maybe because she was desperate, but they knew she would use her methods and they don't like her methods, and they didn't want to help her after she, with her methods that they hired her to use, found us a possible solution. It was all wrong. It's not your fault, they're stupid. Her voice burst up from her chest.
You seem to be in a good mood.
Good friends. Is that sarcasm?
We taught Zeno a lesson. They were forced to live with their devil's bargains and tails stuck behind them.
Oh.
We fought back, finally.
They left.
A nice little trick that was.
Thank you, comrade WINDSONG.
It's so cute. I love these people. Okay. I hope they don't come back with other methods. She smiles at WINDSONG, giving her a wink.
We all know who the mysterious hero was that gave us a helping hand.
No.
I didn't do anything.
You're one of them now. Enjoy your family.
It's no shame to have helped your friends, not to mention to stand up to Zeno. Have more confidence in yourself, comrade WINDSONG.
But will you really gain anything from this fight?
Freedom.
Not sure.
But
we'll have to do something, right? That's why I'm here.
To talk to me? I don't know why, but Miss VILA, you must have thought too much of me.
It sounds sheepy though.
In fact,
so sheepy.
I'm only a simple researcher. I'm
simple
not
researcher.
powerful enough to change Zeno's decision.
You are the one thinking too much, comrade WINDSONG.
For sure.
Your ley line lessons were much more popular than you think. They have had a positive effect on the children. Now they are looking at the bigger picture and observing the world in a more detailed way. You've unleashed their curiosity.
Oh, I was thinking, so does this mean that everyone here is an arcanist? Because Bertolt mentioned an act that was for the protection of arcanists. Or was he intentioned on only protecting the arcanists and the other can fuck themselves?
Is the aurora the bubbles spit out by the stars? They form such a beautiful map. Do they study ley lines too?
Vila feigns distress, shaking her head with a pretended childlike confusion.
But it remains the case that the study of ley lines has never been verified.
But you had already some results! And also you believe in it, why are you trying to make people not believe in it?
For all its ambitions, only a limited number of people studied it in the past decades, and that number is decreasing even now.
I know you're managing expectations, but I don't think this is the problem. The expectation, I mean. They are already, they could use anything right now. Vila nods thoughtfully. So scaly. She's so cool. My god.
What you're looking at is not some skin problem, but my past. My past as a Rusalka.
Rusalka, okay.
Rusalka? You mean The mermaid from folklore?
My people used to live in a far secluded place in the north, away from the humans. For hundreds of years, there was only hostility, plunder, and slaughter between us and them. We only started to learn more about each other in the last few decades. And then, I was born. It's been a hard life growing up within human society, but I've become used to it. Still, some things never got easier. Most humans still thought I was a freak. They welcomed me with mocking, sarcasm, and contempt for my people, my heritage. As for the Rusalki, they too found a half-blooded mermaid unacceptable. They didn't approve of my living among the humans, forcing me to live as a fugitive in Moscow and St. Petersburg.
Half-blooded, it was a nauseating term, one separating the Rusalki from the scaleless humans who had stolen their homeland. An ancient myth that was the source of the enduring hatred between Rusalki and humans.
They tried to catch me by every means possible, so they could wash away the stain they saw in me.
That sounds very difficult.
Humans have stigmatized and hunted the Rusalki for centuries, while Rusalki still have the instinct to attack and plunder human ships even now. How are they supposed to make peace in such little time? That was what I thought years ago. Then I came to this town.
They accept everyone. They're so sweet. They surveyed the white land. The unidentified cover of snow removes all distinctions, difference, and flaws.
A wonderful world where humans and Rusalki could live in peace. I was finally convinced. In Rayashki, everyone can make contributions with their skills, whether you are a human, a Rusalka, or a ley line researcher. I don't mean to give you more stress or push you. You will always be our friend, whatever your choices. But this is not an unreachable dream. It's real.
Sorry, I'm choked up. A familiar phrase wells up inside her again. Conjured from a long silenced past. Oh. Oh. His baby. The girl, then much thinner and more What do you mean much thinner? She's the same, okay. And much more stubborn than now, couldn't help but cheer. The other Ley Hunter failed to take notice as they combed through the scattered paper.
The editor of the environmental research agreed to publish our report, finally! But he only gave us 5,000 words.
Oof.
On the last few pages.
Oof.
Undoubtedly, it's still a good start.
It is.
Our first step to reviving the study of ley lines.
WINDSONG beams with excitement, clumsily I'm so sad that she's not this age. Aha! I'm hurt. Clumsily sprawling over the table to select from the paper with care. Dull, dry theories shine anew, bright and vivid in her eyes. A table of twinkling stars. Yet these stars must shine against an all-consuming field of darkness.
That's it, I give up. Maybe I'll study something else, like urban planning or landscape design. At least I can make a living that way.
It's kind of valid though. WINDSONG remains buried in her heap of books and manuscript, oblivious to the loss.
The study of ley lines is outdated. Everyone agrees now that it can't be verified by science. This whole study was a dead end. Ley lines are only a baseless theory of arcanum.
Oh. He's so cute. Sorry. The old papers on the table filled with nothing more than nonsense and wasting. At least that's not the word received it. At least that's how the world received it.
I tried talking about our study of ley lines with other arcanists, but almost no one has ever heard of it. They are more interested in Laplace's breakthroughs. Or anecdotes in their own fields, like the chaotic energy sampling mentioned in the paper written by the Butterfly of Lorentz.
Who's the Butterfly of Lorentz? Oh baby, the stars have dimmed.
So, maybe it is an unreachable dream?
Sometimes it flashes at me. Hey. Okay. Did you take a nap? A long moment of wishful distraction falls back into reality. After much hesitation, she begins to speak again.
I do wish I could help, but...
No buts!
It would take a lot of resources to verify the theory behind ley lines. There may be even danger and sacrifice.
Yikes.
Even Zeno has paid little attention to my research.
They
only see it as a means to an end. Researchers in other fields can stand on the shoulders of giants, while I don't even have a school to return to.
They also don't have any other support beside themselves, so I guess welcome home.
I doubt that the study of ley lines will help you much.
She retreats a few steps back.
I see.
Good.
Well, thank you for your honesty, Comrade WINDSONG.
Yeah, it's very appreciated. I think it's a bit pessimistic for someone that believes in it so much, but I understand that you don't want to risk them to prove your theory. Vera looks away, holding the regret deep in her chest.
I'm sorry.
It's very sweet of her to not push. I think the kids will do it. I see you soon. Okay.
Do встречи, VILA.
She bows her head and turns, taking a few more difficult steps away. Perhaps it was her unable dream of revival that slowed her, or the weight of all that had gone wrong.
Wait! Comrade WINDSONG!
Never mind, we're pushing. We're pushing, boys! A burst of light steps leaps toward her once more. Yeah?
Don't forget your next lesson. The children are still waiting.
Oh, yes. She's setting her up so the children convince her. Love you.
But the town is...
The children are still
Life
there.
must continue, comrade.
Right.
We can't let our worries stop us.
Okay.
Oh, my back. To be continued. Ow. My head is starting to hurt. So I think for today we're gonna just do one more. Oh, in the end, all these people weren't there. They were just there for scenic reasons, okay. There we go. The night train. It's another freebie. So probably another short one. Oh, Jesus Christ. We are at 2 hours. It's fine. It's not fine. Editing me is gonna destroy me. Sorry, me from the future. me a few hours from now, actually. Classroom, Rayashki. As the chalk marks its final stroke, the lecturer exhales a long breath.
Class is over. Thank goodness I still remembered the basic premises of ley lines in biology.
Hihi.
Feel free to ask me any questions.
Cutie.
Cheer up, little ones. There won't be any exams for this subject.
Well, it's hard to cheer up when they witnessed what they witnessed. She offers a hesitant joke to ease the awkwardness of the class. But their usual playful responses never emerge. They are not good. She turns to face a class that must be bored, asleep, or maybe distracted. She's met instead by clear, focused eyes.
Miss WINDSONG, are you going to dig up those potatoes alone again?
Potatoes? Okay, should I pay attention? Potatoes.
Is there anything we can do to help you?
He's speaking in riddles. What are the potatoes? Are the cans, probably. The cans are the potatoes. Maybe.
Miss VILA said we will work together to beat the critters out there.
Wait.
that we will find their weakness as long as we finish the map with you.
Oh,
Just like how you taught us to.
yes, stars. My favorite boys are stars in his eyes too.
Kikirin are not dangerous at all. They are plant-eating critters and pose little threat to humans.
I have ropes, flowers, and white gloves. We will dig up a lot of potatoes together.
Why a fixation on the potatoes?
Yogurt is strong. He can move any rocks that are in our way. Nina can prepare a kettle of warm water for everyone. And
You're so cute. You and your friends are so cute. The children's voices rise and fall. What began as icy determination soon melts into a cascade of sobbing tears.
I'm sorry, little ones. I wish I could verify all the theories we've been working on, but...
Oh. She affixes Rayashki's Ley energy map to the blackboard, circling an empty void.
As you can see, a critical part is missing.
Where?
It might take months to finish it.
Oh, everything.
Besides, there may be even more dangerous critters in that area.
then the town will become the witch's new castle. Or perhaps an empty castle.
Baby, not you too. You're the helpful one. The innocent one. He knows too much. Everyone knows too much. These poor kids. Their attempt to turn the mood again falls flat. A merciful bell rings out the dreary topic like a dirge. What is a dirge? Thankfully, the next teacher arrives swiftly to relieve her. Sorry, I can't read today.
Quiet, children.
She holds her gaze firm, sweeping over the assembled children.
Wipe your tears and cheer up.
Oh.
Our Rayashki will stand strong.
Really?
Oh, with the stars.
But what are you going to do?
This is not a thing you should discuss in front of children. They are going to do something and it's not something that children can listen to. The plans should not be of their concern, but I guess they are into this mess, so maybe if they had good plans, some reassurance would be nice. WINDSONG is taken aback first. Then, contemplating the possibilities, she delicately weighs her words.
VILA, I hope you aren't seriously considering Xenos.
Of course not.
Okay.
They might try, but we will never give in.
Did you ever tell them that they have a potential energy resource that they wanted, that Xeno wanted?
No matter what, for now, we must find a way to protect our town. We will need a shelter from these critters. We've all decided to stay.
Oh, the curtains part. The curtains part, and sunlight pours in from outside.
Look outside, children. Each and every one of us is doing what we can to hold our town together.
Knut's factory is spitting out puffy bubbles?
The workers are going to transform the abandoned factories into something useful.
Oh.
They're cleaning the ore and debris there. Not an easy job. After that, we will start new production lines and cooperate with the surrounding cities. We will grow potatoes, breed fish, and make canned food. We will find our strength together.
Oh, this is a good plan.
Are we putting makeup on the factories? We can paint their faces and put beautiful garlands on them.
Cute.
So, what is Mr. Patrick doing? Everyone's waiting in line.
Oh.
Is it the Teen Hat Festival again?
Rations?
I'm sorry, August. I think we will have to live without our tin hats and Comrade Blinchik for a long time.
Oh.
They are signing on to a reform of our rationing. To transform our factories, we need to cut down the budget for the canteen.
Oh.
Thank you for your sacrifice, Comrade Blinchik.
Oh, God.
You deserve a medal and some chocolate.
Oh.
Look! The bulldozers are tearing down those houses.
Oh no.
Yes. We all agreed to exchange some of our living space for more land to grow food.
Oh, okay. Scary though. The children crowd the window, silent but beaming with pride, as if paying tribute. WINDSONG follows VILA's narrative to its conclusion. Okay, it's a plan! It's a plan! It is a plan!
The price is much higher than it first seemed. Is it worth it?
Of course. You cannot find what we have here in Zeno's barracks or in the relief camp. You can't find it anywhere in the world. Think about the old comrades and the babies. They're the past and the future of Rayashki. How could we leave them behind or subject them to Zeno's whims?
True. Mechanical sounds from outside carry across the snow from afar, as if the land itself is calling.
No one shall ever be abandoned in Rayashki.
I think
He's
people
so
out there
nice.
would be envious if they saw what you are doing here.
He doesn't press further.
We really aren't doing anything so special. We're only doing our job, our duty to one another.
How come it doesn't feel realistic? I want something like this, but for all society. Her scales and spines have risen, though whether it's a sign of pride or fear, she can't say.
There are lots of conflicts out there. Conflicts like the one between humans and Rusalki. Like the ones that mocked the study of ley lines and dissolved our school. They did so simply because it might take from their funds or steal their glory. Everyone forever building walls just to keep separated from each other. Hoarding whatever they could get their hands on. Then they blame the aftermath, the harm they do to others on cruel realities. Cruel reality. It seems to be everyone's mortal enemy, the cause of all suffering, war, greed, the perfect excuse to never care.
Her voice trails into a mutter.
But things are different in Rayashki. They took me in unconditionally when I came here, and they stayed friendly for a week, a month, a year, and even now. So naturally, it became my dream too. Everyone here shares a beautiful dream. A dream that we can work and enjoy life together. That someday, there will be no more conflicts between people or worries about tomorrow. That everyone will be able to work to achieve their passions, whatever field they wish to pursue. A utopia.
That's the right word. A utopia.
It's not just a way of life for now, but the future we're always trying to reach.
I want this for you, but it seems so far.
I've spread the study of ley lines in Rayashki, along with its potential.
A simple initiation catches WINDSONG's eye, with dense, messy signatures filling every possible space. Oh,
they showed great interest. The study tells us about the secrets that could lie beneath the earth after all. Perhaps it will bring hope to Rayashki.
But I'm not one of you.
Now you are.
You taught the children something new, and you helped us explore our town's potential, didn't you?
One of us.
Everyone here is more than happy to help you. You know, Comrade Knut has been boasting about the assistance he was able to provide for your studies.
Oh.
And many others are envious. They want to help you too. More importantly, you already have a group of curious students here willing to study your theory.
It's so cute.
Now, allow me to ask you again, Comrade WINDSONG. Would you hold a lecture on ley lines for all the citizens of Rayashki?
Even though my research doesn't have any endorsements or achievements?
You already said it thrice. I think they know at this point.
Of course. Perhaps we can be the first to endorse it after your lecture.
So cute!
You're being far too obvious in your recruitment tactics.
Am I too needy if I need this kind of support every time I start something or I try something? Vila smiles, ignoring her feigned protest.
The world is not a beautiful place. Poverty, privilege, egoism, exclusivism, so many problems. But that doesn't mean it can't get better in the future. Perhaps the experiment we're doing in Rayashki now will become the symbol of a better future. A new world where all races and ideas can coexist. Well, of course it may fail and end up a ruin, but at least we've tried.
Yep. Trying costs in this case, trying costs stuff, but one might say that if you don't try, you will never know. Okay, she watches Vila standing proudly, as if gazing at a great ship bound for distant shores. Venturing all, never shrinking back.
We love our home, and we're ready to devote our lives to it.
I want what they have.
I can't shake the feeling you're inviting me aboard a leaky boat. I could sink at any moment.
That's weirdly accurate.
Maybe, comrade WINDSONG. But should we sink, remember your friend is a Rusalka, and we do well underwater.
And also, you're kind of already sinking by yourself, so might as well sink together. WINDSONG blinks, half wondering if her new friends has gone mad. They're friends! And finding it madder still that she is reaching out to solemnly accept the invitation. So nice.
What an honor.
Okay, I like this. Some might say this was too long for convincing her, but I think it's just right. I think she needed the development. I think she needed the time to think. I think the kids needed to cry in front of her to convince her. This was great. This was nice. Oh, okay. I'm gonna stop here for today because I have a bit of an headache, and also because it's already more than 2 hours long. And the next one is a fight. So let me. This is the lesson. Okay. So long, Zeno. That's nice. That's fantastic. I think this is Bertolt. Oh, are these soldiers? I'm scared. But I have time to be scared the next time. Which is probably tomorrow, because I have to post this like back to back. Because as you can see, I am so late every time. Thank you for being patient with me, though. I try my best.
Каждый шаг рисует новый день. Не смотри назад, нет теней. Дневном светлые небеса путешествуем.
Love it. It's actually one of my favorite voice line from her being here. What was I saying? I was closing. Okay, so for today I'm gonna stop here. Thank you so much for watching. If you feel like you subscribe, and I'll see you again next time, which is probably tomorrow. Bye bye.